ॐ पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं यत्किञ्च जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जीत मा कृतः कस्य स्विद्धनम् कुर्वन्निवेह कर्माणि जिजीविषेच तं समः एवं त्वयिनान्यतेतोऽस्ति न कर्म लिप्यते नरे असुर्यानां ते लोका अन्धेन तमसावृतः तास्ते प्रीत्याभिगच्छन्ति एके चात्मनो जनः अनेजदेकं मनसो जवीयो नैन देवाप्नुवन् पूर्वमर्षत् तद्धावतो ज्ञानतेति तिष्ठ तस्मिन्नपो मातिरिश्वा ददाति तदेजति तन्नेजति तद्दूरे त्वदन्तिके तदन्तरस्य सर्वस्य तत्सर्वस्यास्य भायतः यस्तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि आत्मन्येवानुपश्यति सर्वभूतेषु चात्मानं ततो न बुजगुप्सते यस्मिन् सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मैवाभूद्विजानतः तत्र को मोहक शोक एकत्वम् अनुपश्यतः. So till this we have done. 8 verse. सपर्यगात् शुक्रमकायमव्रणम् अस्नाविरं शुद्धमपापविद्धम् कविर्मनीषी परिभुः स्वयंभो याता तस्योक्तान् वददा शाश्वतेभ्यः समाप्यहम्. Little bit, but if you read 2-3 times, it will become easy. सपर्यगात् शुक्रम् अकायमव्रणम्. The first line is clear. सपर्यगात् शुक्रम् अकायमव्रणम्. Okay. Next line. अस्नाविरं शुद्धम्. Asna, it is not viram. It is just viram. अस्नाविरं शुद्धमपापविद्धम् कविर्मनीषी परिभो स्वयंभो याथा तस्योक्तान् वददा शाश्वतेभ्यः समाप्यहम्. अस्नाविरं शुद्धमपापविद्धं कविर्मनीषी परिभो स्वयंभो याथा तस्योक्तान्. Whatever, yatha tatyorthan all together. So that word yatha tatyorthan vedada shashwatibhya samapya.
Mataji, we have to do chapter 7, mantra 7.
We did
7 we have not done. No. We did 5 and 6 last time.
Okay. We'll do.
No, Mataji, we did.
already done.
No, we did last time. Friday we did till 5. Post which 6 and 7 we did last week, last Monday, and
5 and 6 we
Friday.
did. 7th we have not done because in my book I am making notes. So I know which is the last chapter we have done.
Wait. We have done this.
No, 7 already done.
7 is done. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that I have to start from, because this is see, one who always sees all living entities as spiritual sparks in quality one with the Lord becomes a true knower of the thing. What then can be the illusion or anxiety for him? It's very nicely done. I remember that. And I remember that we wanted to do the qualities of Lord. That is how I ended the class. 8th verse speaks about the qualities of the Lord. Remember? So, saparyaga chukram akayam avranam asnaviram shuddhamapavavidham kavir manishi paribhu swayambhu yada tatyorthan vedada shashvatitya samapyam. Last week recording, if Gautam can put, we can check. Suppose we have not done, we can do it. But I remember we have done. Anyhow, sir, that person, Paryagat, must know inside. How is he? Chukram. Chukram means he is omnipotent. Akayam. He doesn't have a body like us, unbodied. That is why people, they mistake this. They think that Akayam means he doesn't have body at all. He has. But he has transcendental body. Then Avranam. beyond reproach. It is not beyond reproach. He is transcendental. When you say Avranam means beyond. Asnaviram doesn't have wings like us. Shuddham is completely pure. So further what is given? Antiseptic. Apapaviddham. Prophylactic. It's a little bit technical word. But what is the meaning? Uncontaminated. Kavi is omniscient, knows everything. Manishi is a philosopher. Paribhu is greatest of all. Swayambhu is self-sufficient. Yatha satyataha. Yatha satyataha. Just in pursuance of arthana desirables. That means he is just in pursuing, he is in pursuing to fulfill the desires of everyone. Vedadhat, he awards. Shashvatibhya. Samabhya. Since time immemorial. What is his work? He fulfills our desire. Akamo sarvakamo va mokshakamo dalvi. Tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta purusha param. You approach Lord without any desire. Akama. You approach Lord with full desire. Sarvakamo va. Lord is always eager to fulfill the desire of the devotees. He knows which desire to be fulfilled. When we are, can you go and ask to Krishna, please give me a packet of cigars? Give me cigars. You may ask, but Lord will not give. Why should he give? Tell me. Because he's a father. Father will give only what is good. So, if we ask something material thing which is detrimental to our progress, why should Lord give that? That is why, even though Lord has told that you can come with all your desires, people don't go with all the multi desires to Krishna because they know Lord will only give that thing which is actually good for us. That is why they go to the demigods, especially Lord Shiva. Because Lord Shiva will not even think twice. He will think even once also. Because he is not interested in materialistic people. If they come with any material desires, they can get lost. But Lord Shiva is into always chanting the Lord's name. He is the greatest bhakta. So you go to a bhakta and you go and trouble him. Oh bhakta, please give me this. Oh bhakta, please give me that. Bhakta will say, allow me to chant, Baba. Allow me to chant. Why are you going on coming? So what he'll do? He will open the door and say, you take whatever you want. Please allow me to chant. If you have that type of relationship with a devotee, you are chanting. Somebody comes and goes on irritating you. What you'll do? You will open your kitchen or you open your fridge and say, whatever you want, you take and go. That relationship also should be there. That he has a right to come to your kitchen, open the door. So Lord will only give those things which you desire, no doubt, but which is always good for you. Lord is self-sufficient. Don't try to do barter exchange with Lord. You do this, I'll do that. He doesn't want anything. Still, we feed him. That is for our purification. It is not that he is hungry. He is for us. Yes, he is hungry of our notice. He sees whether the devotee has whether the devotee has noticed me or not. So in that way, he wants that devotees should put their dhyana completely apapam. There is no contamination in Lord. He is the greatest of all. He is the pure. He is the personality of God, the supreme personality of God. He doesn't have a material form, unembodied. He doesn't have a material form. He is beyond reproach. He has no veins. He is completely pure. He is prophylactic, that is, he is uncontaminated. He knows everything. We may fool anyone, but we cannot fool Lord. He is watching all our activities. He is the greatest of all. He is Swayambhu. He is always pursuing to fulfill the desire of the devotees he awares. And this has been going on for time immemorial. That means from time immemorial, every jiva has a wonderful relationship with Krishna. It is not that because ISKCON people came, I became a devotee. No. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhu Kabudaye Shavanadi Shuddha Chitta Karayudaya. From time immemorial, a jiva is always connected with Krishna. But yes, I lost it. I forgot my wonderful connection. That is why Shravanadi Shuddha Chitta Karayudaya. The more I hear, I can understand the glories of Lord. That is why whoever is serving Lord, he also has these qualities. Because naturally Lord will award what? These qualities to a bhakta. Even though a person may come from a very, you can say, a sinful background or whatever it may be. Valmiki, what purity he had? He was a hunter. He used to kill the animals, not only kill, make them suffer, but just by the association of devotees, everything became pure. He wrote Ramayana. So devotees association, Srila Prabhupada went to West. He gave all these qualities to whom? Such wonderful qualities to bhaktas. So all these qualities are automatically attained when a person performs devotional service. So it's not that akayam, yes, one can understand that the soul is akayam. The soul doesn't have a material form. And Lord is super soul. We are engaged in this body. This body is for some time. Today it is there, tomorrow it will not be there. What is so big? But the soul is always servant of Lord. One cannot remove the servitorship. That is why Guru Krishna Prasada Pai Bhakti Lata Bija. When a person serves the spiritual master, he can understand these qualities of Lord. And when we understand these qualities of Lord, naturally we can also understand from time immemorial, I am with Lord. From time immemorial, Lord is there to see my activities. I may waste my time. I may do anything nonsense. Whatever I want, I can do. I think now that I have a free will. It's my house, my time. I don't want guru and all. People talk like this now. Doesn't work, doesn't matter. But still, from time immemorial, Krishna is fulfilling so many desires. We have desire to swim. Krishna gives us a wonderful aquatic body. We have a desire to run. Krishna gives a wonderful giraffe body. You know, giraffe runs the fastest, I think. I don't know. Deer runs the fastest. We have desire to eat whole day. Krishna says, yes, I will fulfill your desire. Why waste human body? You take a pig's body and go on eating. So just see, Krishna is not helping us. We have this desire. Why only a human body is the topmost? In all other activities, other bodies are the topmost. If you have a desire to sleep, Krishna says, you want to sleep? Wonderful. I'll give polar bear's body. 6 months, continuously sleep. Is he not fulfilling our desire? We just think in this human body only Krishna is fulfilled. I'll go and ask Krishna fulfills, then only he is Lord. Without our asking, seeing our quality, seeing our activities, Without asking, Krishna gives a suitable body. 84 lakh species are the most wonderful creation of Lord. We have not asked, I want a donkey's body. Because we think we are the best, but we work like a donkey then. Krishna says, why waste time? I'll give you donkey's body. Nicely load yourself. Work nicely. Just see, that is why his father. He knows what we want. So that is why this is Kabir Manishi Paribhu Swayambhu. He doesn't want anything from us. You keep, you don't keep, you look at him, you don't look at him. He is Atmaram. He is always Santushta. He is always condensed form of bliss, Tandrananda. So Swayambhu, generally we think Swayambhu means self-prakat, isn't it? But Swayambhu has a meaning of self-sufficient. Why he needs anything? Everything belongs to him only. You will need something when you don't have anything. If you have everything, everything belongs to you. Where is the question of insufficiency? That is why Lord is completely sufficient. He doesn't want anything. He just wants love from us. What a devotee expects from another devotee? Just love, na? Just love. You don't require anything. Devotees' relations is also in that platform. Devotee is related to another devotee without having any expectation. One devotee will only show her love to another devotee will show her love to another devotee. Do you ask a devotee, please give me this thing, then only I will become your friend? No. A devotee always expects care, knowledge, love, loving transactions. We read that in Nectar of Instruction, Dadati Pratigurahati, Guhyamakyati Puchyati, Bhunte Bhojyate Chaiva, Chadvidam Priti Lakshanam. That is the only thing. There is a Lakshanam between the devotees. So these are the qualities where Krishna has been told Saha. See, Ishopanishad, nowhere you will find Krishna's name. At the same time, Krishna is a person. These verses emphasizes Krishna is a person. Now, 4 to 8 verses. This is the vision of Mahabhagavatas. Understand nicely. 1, 2, 3, law of nature. Everything belongs to Krishna. Whoever follows the rules, he will not be bound in this world. Third verse speaks about if you don't follow Ishavasyam, you will be put in the Narakaloka. Fourth verse onwards, the vision of Mahabhagavata. 4 to, so you can write some summary also at your house, in your house. Anejadekam, Manasojaviyo. Nainade, why he is standing in one place? But how is he? He is moving everywhere. And then he is so far. At the same time, so near. Mahabhagavatas, for Mahabhagavata, Krishna is not lost even for a fraction of a second. That is why they are always into doing Krishna conscious activity. They always do Krishna. They don't waste their time because they know there is no time. They come for some purpose and they have come, they will do their work and they'll go back. That is why they'll always, yesterday in Guru Maharaj's glorification, they said Guru Maharaj is to never waste even a single moment, even though he used to be tired, so tired. People used to think when Guru Maharaj will take rest, but Guru Maharaj used to always work. Meeting people, talking to people, reading, chanting, doing deity worship, meeting all exalted people, book distribution, collecting funds. On top of that, waking up early. That is the glory of Guru Maharaj. Not missed one single Mangalarti. How many years they served Srila Prabhupada? Right from 68 when he got initiated. That means 1 year before, 67 onwards. 1 year after that, or that year itself, I think he has met. That means from the age of 24, 44 born. From the age of 24 to the age of 80, this year he was to become 80. How many years? 56 years. Not missed one single Mangalarti. Can we find anyone like this? That is why we have to learn from our acharyas. Our time is given. We are just slaves. We are the dogs of our acharya. Our time is given. Like Janmashtami is going on. Day and night we have to think now. How best I can serve. Simple. That is why this body is there. So for Mahabhagavata, Lord is not lost even for a fraction of a second. So what is he seeing? He is seeing Lord in everyone. And he sees that all the living entities are part and parcel. That is why he doesn't hate anyone. And then in the 7th verse, what is he seeing? Oh, he's seeing that everyone is a spiritual spark. That means he's seeing a divinity in everyone. Though the other person has forgotten his divinity, he sees divinity and somehow tries to ignite that divinity by giving spiritual knowledge. You can ignite the divinity not by just material talks. There are people who just waste their time in talking some material things, forgetting their divinity, forgetting others' divinity. But a Mahabhagavata, what he does, there is no illusion for him. And this is the last verse where the Mahabhagavata knows that person. And who is that person? That name is not revealed intentionally. Was anyhow, the secret of all the Upanishads is Bhagavad Gita. The essence of all the Upanishads is Bhagavad Gita. That is how Sri Bhagavan Vacha. Who is that Sri Bhagavan Vacha? Krishna also keeps something holding, like you have in TV programs. I remember when we had in the childhood now, so we don't have anything. Childhood, first TV came in our house. All the mohalla wala all came. And there used to be one program, Shesh Bhag Nantar. They'll keep all that for the next tomorrow. That means your curiosity should increase. Who is that person? Who is that person? Now says, wait. Puranas will be written, Itihasas will be written, and then afterwards Sri Bhagavan Vacha will be told. So in this way, Shesh Bhag has been kept for Bhagavad Gita. But Saha, indirectly, all this indirect mention of his wonderful quality, of his personality, how he is so merciful, and not now, from time immemorial. Okay? Mana Roy, can you read the words? Or I'll tell Aruna to read the words, you read the translation.
I'll read the translation, Mataji.
Yes. Aruna will read. Aruna, can you read this verse?
Yes, Mataji, I'll try.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Read.
Saparyagachukram akyam ava
Kayam. Wait. Let one somebody will chant nicely so that there should not be mistake. Goloka, can you chant? Then Aditya will chant. And all of you, what you do? Keep your mute, and then you also read along with. Well, my throat is not good. I cannot go on. Maybe too bad throat. Mute your phone, Aruna. Goloka, read. Aditya, can you read? Okay,
Hare
Gita,
Krishna.
you read. I think Aditya will read. Yeah.
Sorry,
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, I'm actually with in the kitchen with
No problem.
devotees.
No problem.
Sorry.
Aditya, read.
Hare Krishna. Saparyagat shukram akayam avarnam asna
Avranam.
viram
Avranam.
avranam. Okay, I'll try again. Saparyagaj Chukram Akayam Avranam
Now wait,
Asna.
wait. Aruna, child behind.
Saparyagacho
Wait.
Akram.
Aditya, you correct. Again, tell.
Saparyagaj Chukram Akayam Avranam.
Both are sister brother. Yeah, yeah, they are sister brother.
May I read that again?
Saparyagaj. Okay, Saparyagaj.
Saparyagash Chukram Akayam Avranam.
Asna Viram Shuddham Apapa Vidham.
Masna Viram Shuddham Apapa Viddham.
It is not Viram, it is small V. Ashna Viram Shuddham. If you say Viram, one matra will go. Ashna Viram Shuddham Apapa Vidham. Okay, next line.
Kavir Manishi Paribhu Swayambhur.
Kavir Manishi Paribhu Swayambhur.
Yatha
Yatha.
Yatha Thyato Arthan
Wait. This is very technical. Now hear very nicely. Yatha Thatyorthan.
Yatha
Yatha Thatyorthan.
Yatha
Thatyorthan. Vedadat Shashvatibhyas Samabhyam.
Shashvatibhyah Samabhyah.
Saurabh, can you read? Saurabh Prabhu is there. Yeah.
Yes, Mataji. Actually, this I had memorized this long back. I'll try.
Very nice.
Saparyaga Chukramakayam Abranam Ashnaviram Shuddhamapapavidham Kavir Manishi Paribhu Swayambhu Yata Tattoratan Vyavada Chashvatibhya Samabhya.
Yatha Thatyorthan. Together.
Yeah.
Yatha
Tatyorthan
Vedadat
Chashvatibhya Samabhya.
Shashvatibhya. Gita, when you go on hearing, it will come.
Hare Krishna. Saparyagachu kramakayamavrinam asnaviram shuddhamapapaviddham kavirmanishi paribhu swayambhur yatatyadortan vedadat yadatyadortan Tatyortan Vedadat
Now she chanted T-A-T-H. Tat. Okay, Tat. Yorthan. Tatyorthan. Yatha.
Tatyortan.
Okay.
Tatyortan.
Vedadat
Shashvatibhya samabhyaha.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी यदातदोर्थार्थान ऐसा है ना या नहीं ना दीर्घ नहीं
या है
नहीं यदातदोर्थान
माता इट इज
या था
वाई ए ऊपर वन लाइन इज या था
या के बाद काना है वो लाइन है वो काना बोलते इसको
I don't know what kana bina.
Yeah, it is kana बोलते हो.
Okay.
मैं सोचा यदातदोर्थान.
No. Yada dharmasya will come. Okay. Yeah, Aruna, now translation.
Okay, I have to chant again. Okay.
Wait. Now translation.
Okay. Such a person must factually know the greatest of all, the personality of Godhead, who is unembodied, omniscient, beyond reproach, without veins, pure and uncontaminated, the self-sufficient philosopher who has been fulfilling everyone's desire since time immemorial. Translation. Here is a description of the transcendental and eternal from the form of the absolute personality of Godhead. The Supreme Lord is not formless. He has his own transcendental form, which is not at all similar to the forms of the mundane world. The forms of living entities in this world are embodied in material nature, and they work like any material machine. The atomy of material body must have a mechanical construction with veins and so forth. But the transcendental body of the Supreme Lord has nothing like veins. It is clearly stated here that he is unembodied, which means that there is no difference between his body and his soul, nor is he forced to accept a body according to the laws of nature as we are. In material condition life, the soul is different from the soul is different from the gross embodiment and subtle mind. For the Supreme Lord, however, there is never any such difference between him and his body and mind. He is the complete whole, and his mind, body, and he himself are all one and the same. In the Brahma Samhita 5.1, there is a similar description of the Supreme Lord. He is described there is a Sat Chit Anand, Vigraha, which means that he is the eternal form fully representing transcendental existence, knowledge, and bliss. As such, he does not require a separate body or mind, and we do in material existence. The Vedic literature clearly states that the Lord's transcendental body is completely different from ours. Thus, he is sometimes described as formless. This means that he has no form like ours and that he is devoid of a form we can conceive of. In the Brahma Samhita 5.32, it is further stated that with each and every part of his body, he can do the work of the other senses. This means that the Lord can walk with his hands, accept things with his legs, see with his hands and feet, eat with his eyes, etc. In the Shruti mantras, it is also said that although the Lord has no hands and legs like ours, he has different types of hands and legs by which he can accept all that we offer him and run faster than anyone. These points are confirmed in the eighth mantra through the use of the word like Sukram, omnipotent. The Lord's worshipable form, Archa Vigraha, which is installed in the temples by authorized acharyas who have realized the Lord's in terms of Mantra 7. It is non-different from the original form of the Lord. The Lord's original form is that of Sri Krishna, and Shri Krishna expands himself into an unlimited number of forms, such as a Baldeva, Rama, Narsimha, and Varaha. All of these forms are one and the same personality of God.
So technically, you have one is Parabrahman, write down Parabrahman, then comes Vyuha, then comes Avataras, then comes Archa Vigraha, and then comes Paramatma. So Lord appears in these 5 features. Parabrahman is Krishna himself in his eternal abode. Same Lord appears in Balram, and same Balram appears in the 4 quadruples. Vasudeva, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Sankarshana. Same Lord appears in different avatars. Same Lord appears as Archa Vigraha. Same Lord appears in our heart as Paramatma. These are the 5 important features.
Similarly, the Archa Vigraha worshipped in the temples is also an expanded form of the Lord. By worshipping the Archa Vigraha, one can at once approach the Lord, who accepts the service of the devotee by his omnipotent energy. The Archa Vigraha of the Lord descends at the request of the Acharyas, the holy teachers, and works exactly in the original way of the Lord by virtue of the Lord's omnipotence. Foolish people who have no knowledge of Sri Ishopanishad or any of the further Shruti mantras consider the Archa Vigraha, which is worshipped by pure devotees, to be made of material elements. This form may be seen as material by the imperfect eyes of foolish people or Kanishta Adhikaris. But such people do not know that the Lord, being omnipotent and omniscient, and can transform matter into spirit and spirit into matter as he desires. In, in the Bhagavad Gita 9.11 and 12, the Lord regrets the fallen condition of men with little knowledge who deride him because he descends like a man into this world. Such poorly informed persons do not know the omnipotence of the Lord. Thus, Lord does not manifest himself in full to the mental speculators. He can be appreciated only in the proportions to one's surrender to him. The fallen condition of the living entities it is due entirely to forgetfulness of their relationship with God. In this mantra, as well as in many other Vedic mantras, it is clearly stated that the Lord has been supplying goods to the living entities from time immemorial. A living being desires something, and the Lord supplies the object of that desires in the proportion to the one's qualification. If a man wants to be a high court judge, he must acquire not only the necessary qualifications, but also the consent of the authority who can award the title of high court judge. The qualification in themselves are insufficient for one to occupy the post. It must be awarded by some superior authority. Similarly, the Lord awards enjoyment to living entities in proportion to their qualification. But good qualification in themselves are not sufficient to enable one to receive awards. The mercy of the Lord is also required. Ordinarily, the living being does not know what to ask from the Lord, nor which post to seek. When the living being come to know his constitutional position, however, he asks to be accepted into the transcendental association of the Lord in order to render transcendental loving service unto him. Unfortunately, living beings under the influence of material nature, ask for many other things, and they are described in Bhagavad Gita 2.41 as having divided or split intelligence. Spiritual intelligence is one, but the mundane intelligence is diverse. In Srimad Bhagavatam 7.5.30 and 31, it is stated that those who are captivated by the temporary beauty of the external energy forget the real aim of life, which is to go back to Godhead. Forgetting this, one tries to adjust things by various plans and programs. But
so we can
this
only
is
plan. But ultimately, listen, man proposes, God disposes. We can only plan, but the real aim of life is to go back home, back to God. Yeah.
yes. But this is like a chewing what has already been chewed. Nonetheless, the Lord is so kind that He allows the forgetful living entity to continue in this way without interference. Thus, this mantra of Sri Ishopanishad uses the very appropriate word yatha
Yatha tatya, yatha
yat,
tatyatah.
indicating that the Lord rewards the living entities just in pursuance of their desires. If a living being wants to go to hell, the Lord allows him to do so without interference. And if he wants to go back to home, back to Godhead, the Lord helps him.
Okay, clear. So if a devotee, if a somebody, not devotee, if a living entity wants to go to hell, not to go. do whatever you want. But that minute independence has been given. You want to go to hell, you go to hell. Yatha tatyataha. This is the nature of Lord. That means yatha. To the extent a person wants, ye yatha maam prapadyante tam sataiva bhajamyaham mama vartmano vartante manusha partha sarvasha. To the extent a person comes to me, I'll go to him. He wants to run away from me, I'll also run away from him. Yatha tatyataha. This is very important word. So here, Lord allows the person to chew whatever he has chewed. Charvita Charvananam. We have already studied this in Lecture of Instruction, first chapter. There itself, the verses of Prahlad Maharaj has been put. A person sees others suffering, but still he will do the same thing. Charvita Charvananam. Matirana Krishna Parato Satova. Mito Bibadhyeta Grahavatanam. Adhanta Gobe Visharatamasam. Charvita Charvananam. Punash Charvita Charvananam. Again he will chew what he has chewed. Like you do, once you chewed drumstick, you keep it aside. Then you will again chew, then what? You are not going to get any juice out of it. It will hurt you. So materialistic activities already has tired you, and you want to do again the materialistic activities, do it. It is like Punash Charvita Charvananam. Okay? From here, Mana, read.
God is described here as Paribur, the greatest of all. No one is greater than or equal to him. Other living beings are described here as beggars who ask goods from the Lord. The Lord supplies the thing the living entities desire. If the entities were equal to the Lord in potency, if they were omnipotent and omniscient, there would be no question of their begging from the Lord, even for so called liberation. Real liberation means going back to Godhead. Liberation as conceived of by an impersonalist is a myth, and begging for sense gratification has to continue eternally unless the beggar comes to his spiritual senses and realizes his constitutional position. Only the Supreme Lord is self-sufficient. When Lord Krishna appeared on earth 5,000 years ago, he displayed his full manifestation as the personality of Godhead through his various activities. In his childhood, he killed many powerful demons such as Aghasura, Bakasura, and Sakatsura, and there was no question of his having acquired such power through any extraneous endeavor. He lifted Govardhana hill without ever practicing weightlifting. He danced with the gopis without social restriction and without reproach. Although the gopis approached him with a paramour feelings of love, the relationship between the gopis and the Lord Krishna was worshipped even by Lord Chaitanya, who was a strict sannyasi and rigid follower of disciplinary regulations. To confirm that Lord is always pure and uncontaminated, Sri Ishvanopanishad describes him as Sudham, antiseptic, and Apapavidham, prophylactic. He is antiseptic in the sense that even an impure thing can become purified just by touching him. The word prophylactic refers to the power of his association. As mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita 9.31 till 9.30 till 31, a devotee may appear to be Sudurasra, not well behaved in the beginning, but he should be accepted as pure because he is on the right path. This is due to the
Api
prolopectic
chet
nature.
Suduracharo Bhajate Mam Ananya Bhakti. Even though he may appear like Sudurachara, because he has taken shelter of Lord, understand, he has the power to purify others. That power, like Srila Prabhupada when he said, the devotees have the power to purify others just by their contact. Why devotees? Why acharyas? Why Siksha Guru, Diksha Guru? They are hankered for. Lord gives this quality to the Acharya. Srila Prabhupada has empowered his disciples. His disciples empower their disciples. It comes from the disciplic succession. Anyone who comes in contact with them, their life is transformed. That is for sure. That is why it is said, Brahmanda Brahmite Kona Bhagyavan Jiva Guru Krishna Prasad Paya Bhakti Lata. Okay, read.
This is due to the prophylactic nature of the Lord's association. The Lord is also a powerful with him because sin cannot touch him. Even if he acts in a way that appears to be sinful, such actions are all good, for there is no question of his being affected by sin, because in all circumstances he is Shuddha, most purified. He is often compared to the sun. The sun extracts moisture from many untouchable places on the earth, yet it remains pure. In fact, it purifies obnoxious things by virtue of its sterilizing powers. If the sun, which is a material object, is so powerful, then we can hardly begin to imagine the purifying strength of the all powerful Lord.
So this is the power of the devotee. The last line is so nice. If the sun, which is a material object, is so powerful, the sun is so powerful. What can sun do? Sun can dry the stool, but it's not affected. Sun can melt the snow, and not affected. So, Guruna Hatva hi Mahanubhavan. Guruna Hatva hi Mahanubhavan. Hi Mahanubhavan. Where we have discussed about in Bhagavad Gita the nature of Bhishma. Bhishma Pitama. He is like sun. Though he is in adharma side, but is unaffected. So when sun is so powerful, then we can hardly begin to imagine the purifying strength of all the powerful Lord. Okay, we'll stop here. Just read this verse again, memorize each and don't go fast. Just chant one word 10 times. Sapariyagach, Sapariyagach. Just 10 times, so that that word is now familiar to you. Okay? Hare Krishna. Saurabh, can you put your recording? I will see whether you are chanting properly. Okay? Panchakarpita leadership Pasni Vishavata Patitanam Pavanabhyo Vaishnava Janamana. Vaishnavanda ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Gautam, end the meeting.